180 riders set off on this fourth stage, and two of them were quickly on the attack. Alessandro De Marchi and Alexei Lutsenko, both of Vuelta stage winners in the past. They were joined by four other riders: Johan Bou from Euskaltel Euskadi, Ander Okamika from Burgos BH, Jared Drisners from Lotto Soudal, and James Shaw from EF Education EasyPost. The peloton allowing them a modest gap of almost 3 minutes. But the pace was high, almost 47 km an hour, with Jumbo-Visma and Bora Hansgrohe driving the bunch. The breakaway hitting the first climb, the Puerto de Opacua, 5 km at 6.9%. Johan Bou picked up a maximum haul of 5 points, putting himself in a good position to snatch the polka dot jersey from Julius van den Berg. The peloton soon began to thin out on the rolling roads of the Basque Country, while Okamika was dropped from the front group, the gap shrinking to 1.5 minutes. And the bunch had the breakaway in their sights as they approached the intermediate sprint with 34 kilometres to ride. Shaw, De Marchi and Lutsenko rolling through just ahead of the main green jersey contenders, Mads Pedersen and Sam Bennett. The remains of the breakaway were soon swept up. That was 13 more points for the Dane and 10 for the Irishman. The final climb looming into view, 7.3 kilometres at 4.8%, so not really steep enough to make any major time gains. Positioning though was going to be key for the stage hopefuls. Affini was dropped, meaning that he would lose that red jersey, and others were also struggling. Trek Segafredo upping the pace for their former world champion Mads Pedersen. Well, the current world champion Alaphilippe then made a move just before the summit. But it was Primož Roglič in yellow who came screaming through to take 3 bonus seconds ahead of the Frenchman and Jay Vine. Remco Evenepoel kicked on in the descent, but he had Roglič right on his wheel. Vincenzo Nibali also tried his luck, but the group of GC favourites were all back together again with 3 kilometres to go. Movistar now hitting the front for Enric Mas. And the elbows were out on the final hike to the line in La Guardia. Kenny Ellison leading out for Pedersen, but the defending champion Roglič was in a perfect position.
Here we go now with Kenny Ellison. Roglič is waiting to strike. Moving up on the outside goes Mas. It's Primož Roglič who now strikes. Roglič goes for the stage victory. Pedersen trying to match him, but driving away now. Primož Roglič, the defending champion. Roglič already in the ascendancy in La Vuelta. Stage win, defending champion Primož Roglič.
Well, there have been question marks surrounding Roglic's form since his crash at the Tour de France, but this was a typically dominant performance from the Slovenian on Spanish soil. He is now up to 10 stage wins at the Vuelta and takes over as the new race leader. His bid for a 4th consecutive victory is well and truly underway. Roglič taking the win, with Pedersen coming second for the 3rd day running. Mas was 3rd ahead of Quentin Pache and Pavel Sivakov, while a host of other GC favourites came in 7 seconds down. Well, here's a familiar sight: Roglič in the red jersey. The defending champion 13 seconds ahead of his teammate Sepp Kuss, with Ethan Hayter the best of the rest. Evenepoel, Carapaz and Yates all inside the top 10.